Good morning, everyone. We're going to run through how to do the beta test, the steps for doing the beta test. I know some of you have requested a video be made, and that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to cram a lot of info into this and have it ready for y'all. So we're going to get started. First thing you do is open up your PDF file or your doc file and fill out the questionnaire if you haven't done it already. If you've already done it, skip that step. Go to the next file, Google Doc, and open it and keep it open because you're going to need to answer the questions. And be sure to read, excuse me, be sure to read every bit of this that we've typed because, I mean, it's all pertinent to you and your business. So you want to make sure that you read. Keep that file open. To open that file, hold your control button down and click on it with your mouse, and it'll open it up. Okay, you might as well go ahead and tick that first one because that's what we're going to be doing first is a buy order, a scaled buy order for the first asset that's in my list. Okay. That's the steps to the test right there. It tells you each step. And you have to do each step each time in the order, in the exact order that's right here, and then record your answers for each step, which means you're going to have to do a separate form. Excuse me. You're going to have to do a separate form for each step and each asset. Okay. First thing you need to do, though, is highlight all the CompuMatrix assets. So go to your DEX account, sign in. Okay, over here on the left, on the right, make sure you click My Markets. Under CompuMatrix BTC, that heading, if you don't have anything ticked, then all of the markets will show. We're not concerned with all those markets right now, so you go down through there and put a star beside all of our markets that you'll find on your file here. Okay. When you get them all starred, each of our assets, just go up here and click on right there, put a tick in that, and then that's all that'll show is our markets, what you've starred. Okay. This is a personalized. Click on that. The way I like to see my markets here is I disable. I hide the chart. Click on that and it'll give you a choice. I hide the chart because I don't want to see it right now. I disable the market grouping, and also I like to see the markets horizontal, sorry. So I click on horizontal. Click on horizontal. That way I can see them across, and then just X out of it. Okay, now that's the first one on our list. That's the one we're going to do. You have to have some of that asset, remember. If you don't have it, you can't trade it. So if you don't have it, go to the next one, or just do a buy with CompuMatrix BTC. Just do a buy with that. But I do have some in this account, so I'm going to do that. When you click on that, you look up here on the left at the top, and you always want to make sure that BTC is the first asset in the pairing. If it's not, then you're going to have to click on these little arrows right here to switch to the trading pair. Just click on it and make BTC the first pair, our first asset in the pairing. Okay? This is the limit. We're going to do scaled. We're going to do scaled on both sides. We're going to buy BTC and sell BTC with the scaled option. Okay? Okay, so you open those up. Now you're going to have to put in a lower and an upper value. Okay, so we're going to go to the spreadsheet that will be provided to you. You can go to the Google site and download it. Make sure always that you're in the inverse, on the inverse page. It's got a range page, convert BTS to CBTC page, but we're going to use the inverse page, and up here at the top, this is the inverse of the market. You're paying with the asset rather than CompuMatrix BTC. If you pay for it with CompuMatrix BTC, you're going to lower our value. So don't do that. Okay, the first asset in the lineup is BCHCX, which is Bitcoin Cash. You need to get the lower. We're in the buy market, so you want to get the lower. Click in it. Copy, go back to your DEX and paste that in. Now you need an upper. So go back to the spreadsheet. There's the upper. Click in that area and copy. Don't worry about those will go away. Go back to your market, right click and paste. Okay. This is the amount of BTC we're going to buy, and we're going to keep it low because it takes a lot of BCHCX to buy it. So we're going to keep the value low, 0.0001. That's I'm going to put 4 zeros and a 1. Okay, that gives you a fraction of the amount, so that makes sure you have enough of your asset to buy that. Okay, order count. Doing a scale order means you can do more than one, and that's what we want. So I'm just going to put in a 5 here. You can put in as many as you want, as much asset as you have to buy it. These lit up here giving me the amount, so that means I have enough of the asset to buy it, to buy the BTC. Now, see what would happen if I put in more. If I put in 10, well, let me see. If I put in 25, well, okay. That's giving me a 0, so I'm just going to go with the 5. If you put more orders in than you have to cover it, it's not going to work for you. See the zeros here? So we're going to go back to 5. And that way I don't have zeros. I do have enough of the asset to purchase the BTC. Okay? So we're going to go to, that's all filled in, so we're going to go to the buy. Click on the buy. Uh-oh. Put the password in. Log in. Okay, that's all. That's the 5 orders that I just made. Confirm it. Should get a confirm. There it is. Got a confirm notice right there. On the beta test form, we're going to have to go back over here and answer these questions. So it took about 2 seconds or 3 seconds. We'll put 3 seconds to make the to make the buy completely. Okay, next question they want to know is what is the block number of your test. So to find the block number, go to your dashboard, activity, click on activity, and click on, that's where I made the order. It's going to scroll down to show me the order right here, but I want to go back up because I want to copy those numbers. Don't copy block and that symbol. We don't want that. We just want the numbers. So drag your mouse over it and highlight it. Right click and copy. Right click and copy. Okay, you want to go back to the form and paste it in. Right click and paste. My Dex username. You'll put your own. My email address. You'll put your own. Comments or suggestions or issues, I don't have any, so I'm going to write none. And then submit, and that'll send that to TradeSeed so they can monitor. Okay, the next test we're going to be conducting is the scaled sell order. So click on that. Go back to your DEX, to exchange. And this time we're going to be on the sell side. We're going to do a sell order, a scaled sell order. Again, make sure you have scaled selected. Make sure BTC and BT is first in the order pair. Okay, now we're going to find a lower price. Go to your spreadsheet. We're on the sell, the lower. We're still on the BCHCX, so make sure you're still on the same line. Always check that to make sure you're in the right spot, on the right asset. Okay, so this is a sell. Right click, copy, that's the lower. Go back to your DEX. Right click, paste. Click in the next field. Go back to your spreadsheet to pick up the upper. Right click, copy. Go back to your spreadsheet, to your DEX. Right click, paste. Again, we're going to do a small fraction. We're going to buy a fraction of BTC. So we type in 0.00001. Okay. I'm going to put a 5 in on my orders again. And I'm going to sell. Click on the sell button. All right, my orders come up, each one of them that I just did. We'll click on confirm. And you'll get a notice that there it goes. The transaction is confirmed, so that means it went through. Okay, it took about 3 seconds again. So the first question we're going to answer is 3 seconds. All right, the next question again, they want to know your block number. Okay, so we're going to go back to the DEX, to the dashboard. Make sure you're under activity, and we're going to click on that place order to find the block number. It's going to scroll down and show it to me again, all the orders. But I want to scroll back up so I can pick up that block number. Drag your mouse over it just to get the numbers. Copy. Go back to your form and paste. Again, they want my DEX username. It'd be your DEX username when you do it. Email address. Comments and suggestions and issues? None. Okay, once you get that all filled out for that scaled by our sale order, get all that filled out, then you submit again. Open it up for another reporting. Okay, go back to exchange. Now we've completed the buy and sell orders, the scaled buy and sell orders. We got those two things done. Now you need to go to your list again here, and this is where it shows that you can. That's the link to find the randomizer, the spreadsheet. It's been changed to the inverse, and that's what you want to click on that to download it. Make sure when you open it that you're on that inverse tab. That's the tab you'll be using. If you use those two, it's gonna be wrong. So use that. Use the inverse. And again, TC is requiring that we do this so we build volume to build our business. This shows that you need to have BTC first always. No matter what assets over here, BTC needs to be first, and that is CompuMatrix BTC. It just shows the BTC. That's the answer. That's the questions that they'll want at the bottom. You need to answer all those. You need to do a different form to record the answers for each buy and sell and other steps. This shows you how to do it again, how to do each step, what each one it describes each one. Okay. I don't know why that one is there. That should be well. That just shows the fees. That should be 7. That should be 8. I'll change it before I send it out. Okay, and then that shows how to do the scaled sell order, what we just did. And that explains each step. And then again, you got to answer all the questions at the bottom, and then to submit it, record your steps. And test your deposit address. You go to your dashboard, look for BTC, and follow it across till you find that little icon, and that is the deposit icon. You have to deposit. The minimum is 0.001. You can either use your QR code to deposit, or you can click on that blue there, and it'll give you your deposit address that you can take to your exchanger or card, or where some outside source that you can send it in. Okay. Again, let's see. We'll go to the DEX, to your dashboard portfolio, and that'll show you on your BTC. You want to make sure you're on the deposit. You got a deposit and a withdrawal, and they're both, the icons look alike, so make sure you're on the deposit for this one. Click on it, and that form will come up. Okay. Go back to your PDF file, and it tells you all this. Make sure you're on the deposit form. You're going to be depositing BTC only on that. If you try to deposit USD or any other asset, it won't work. The minimum, again, is 0.001. Okay. Once you do that, you'll find You'll find your block number the same way. You're going to click on that. However long it took you the transaction to complete. That may take a while because that's including how long it takes to get to your account from the outside source. So look at the time that you completed on the DEX. You complete the deposit. Check the time, then monitor it against the time that it takes to get there, and that'll give you your answer down here. How long did it take for the transaction to complete? And then you find the block number in the same way. You go to your DEX, go to Activity, and then once it arrives, you can click on it. It'll be a transfer. Click on it, and it'll take you to your history, your activity, and then you can scroll up and find the block number like that again. That's not it, but that's where you find it. Okay. And then again, you put in your DEX username, your email, and any comments or suggestions. If you have any problems or whatever, that's where you log them. And then click on Submit again. Okay, the next test was going to be the buy BTC at market price. Right here, I've given you an example. Make sure BTC is first. You're going to be buying BTC. Okay, let's go back to your market. Go to market first. This is the easy way to find it. Go to the portfolio, find your BTC, and go all the way over to the trade. Click on that right there, and it'll take you to that market. Now I have BTC. I have this account showing in BTS. So that's the market. When I open up the market, that's when it'll automatically go to. Okay, we're going to do a limit buy. So click on limit. Let me see here. Vertical and see. Okay. Switch it to vertical, and then you can open that market up. That's what I needed to see right there. Okay. Again, we're going to do a limit order, and that is the lowest offer. We'll click on that, and it'll load it over here. However, I'm not going to buy that much. So I'm going to change that to 0.0001. And that, see, that's, I'm going to have to even go lower than that because I don't have enough BTC in my account to purchase it, or that button would light up. Yeah, insufficient. So I'm going to add a couple more zeros, and that will light it up. Okay, so that's still going to cost me, I can't get near that. Okay, I changed it, I put more zeros in so that it'd be a less, more of a fraction, so that I'd have enough to purchase it. All right. Once you get that filled in, click on buy. And put my password in again. Okay, and it wants me to confirm. Okay. Just showed me my confirmation down there, so right here, it'll show you on your form what I just did. the market, you can click on, just go directly to the market. The numbers may be a little bit different, but that's the general idea. That's what we just did. And go to the test form. We bought CompuMatrix BTC at the market price. How long did it take? What, 2 seconds? Okay, we're going to have to find the block number again, so we'll go here to back to the DEX, the dashboard, activity. That's where I just bought it. You can look there and see. Click on that, and it's going to scroll down, show me the order, but I want to see the block number, so I'm going to scroll back up, drag my mouse over it to highlight it, to get the numbers only. Go back to the beta test report form and right click and paste those numbers in. Now type in your username again, the DEX username, your email, and any comments or suggestions, and I have none. Okay, we've completed that part of the test. So we click submit. So it will record what you just did with TC, and they can check it. Okay, the last one is do a test withdrawal button. It is described on your PDF file, how to do it. I can show you how here. Just go to your DEX and go to your dashboard, portfolio, so you show all your assets. So go to your BTC. You're going to be doing a withdrawal. This is what everybody's been waiting for. Click on the withdrawal button. Okay, you need to fill in how much you're going to withdraw. Remember the minimum 0.001. Although it says maximum is none, this being the beta, you want to make sure that you don't withdraw more than you want to lose, because it's possible that you could lose it. If this being the beta, there's nothing guaranteed, so you need to make sure that you stay low. So don't withdraw a lot. Maybe 0.005. Put in your withdrawal address right there. And then once you put in your correct, make sure you put the correct withdrawal address. Or you could click on the camera and do a QR code from your withdrawal address. Either way you want to do it. You can put in your address, or you can do the QR code using that camera icon. Once you get through that, it'll give you the fees, the gateway fee, and then you click on the withdrawal button. I'm not going to do that right now, but that's how you fill out that form. Okay, there's something else I just thought of I want to explain to you. If you go to your exchange and you want to do a limited, let's see, let's go back to the BCHCX market. Okay. Make sure again that the BTC is the first order, our first asset in the pair order. Okay. Now down here, if you don't have enough BTS and you want to use another asset that you have to pay the fees, you can click on that drop down menu and you can see what possible assets there they offer to use to pay your fees, not just the BTS. If you have any of those, you can click on it and it'll give you what it costs with your fees. Okay, I had ePeso, so that's how much ePeso it would cost me instead of BTS. You can do this on the buy and sell, so just keep that in mind that you don't have to, if you don't have enough BTS, you can always use one of your other assets that it offers. Once you click on that arrow, it'll give you the list that you can choose from if you have any of them. Okay? All right, well, that's all that I'm going to go through right now. I hope this helps anybody. It's just an example of how I do things. And I'm going to close it out. Have a good day.